20 classic Christmas cocktails. A holiday recipe compilation. There's a compilation. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of MikeMGTV. My name is Mike. If you're new here, I'm a globally disgraced bartender and reality TV personality, and honestly, overall, just a big lovable goof. This year for Christmas, I want my spark back. I need my spark. You ever feel like you lose your spark? Like you're just not as excited about life? Is it losing your spark or is it depression? I don't know. Like, look at this. Hold on. Look how disrespectful this is. Excuse me? Who? It's a picture of me at the VMAs on the red carpet. I hung this up because I was like, oh, I was so proud of myself. Now it's just disrespectful. A picture of me 30 pounds lighter just staring. Are you crazy? But look at that smile. That is spark. Where the f is my spark? There's other ways to say it. Stella got her groove back. She got a whole movie. Who is Stella and why do we care about her groove? Is that the fun way to say it? Groove? The Emperor's new groove? Mike gets his new groove? Anyway, that's what I want for Christmas. Let me know in the comments what you want for Christmas. Today, in order to help me get my spark back, I need to be inspired. I need some good inspiration, and I was sent this video from Well Done. If it's not well done, I'm gonna sue for slander. Not slander, misinformation. What's the smart way to say misinformation? Not slander. Slander's what I do on this channel. I'd be suing myself. Slander pays the bills. Slander signs my paychecks. Welcome to the slanderous bartender. Anyway, it's this YouTube channel called Well Done, and they have a cocktail video, a cocktail compilation, if you will, of 20 different classic holiday recipes. And I want to see how classic they are. A, I want to see if they're good. And B, I want to know, are they classic? A, they need to be classic, and B, they need to be holiday themed. If they're not both, I'm going to say something about it. I need to be inspired. I need to see things that are good. And I honestly have high hopes for this video because the thumbnail looks fancy. That's me doing research. So be sure to like this video. I do fun things with alcohol, cocktail creations, and react to a plethora of bartending alcohol content across the interwebs. Now let's get inspired by Well Done's holiday cocktails. Okay, so they're flash infusing the vodka. Love it. First of all, love the vibe. That's why people come to my channel too, for chill and festive vibes. But this is a good technique to do, especially over the holidays when you don't have time to like infuse shit that takes days, especially something like cranberry. It's really easy to just flash infuse it with things like cranberry sauce. Cranberry sauce is literally kind of like its own simple syrup. It's just thicker. So it's gonna add a consistency to your cocktails. But you could just strain that out. Or not, or you could leave it in, depending on the cocktail. It's a good tip. Here we go, it's straining. It said refrigerate for 4 days. I literally just got to tell you I didn't. Here's the thing, if you have time to let it sit there and infuse, go ahead. But to be honest, it probably doesn't, you're probably good if you leave it for like 20 minutes. This isn't Drink Masters, okay? This is for your bitchy aunt that won't shut up and she's gonna give you socks anyway. So don't spend more than 20 minutes on that bitch's cocktail. Infuse for 4 days for my relatives, for people who have to love me no matter what. You crazy. I will put the amount of effort it takes to infuse something for 4 days for an individual when I'm worried about being put in their will or not. Until then, absolutely not. Until I have land on the line, you're crazy. This is a great cocktail. This is a great holiday cocktail. It's quick, it's easy, and honestly, the only thing I'm gonna change is maybe don't just like drop the cranberries in the top of the flute glass. And this is specific mainly, I wanna say, for flute glasses with the cranberry garnish, because to have them floating around, have you ever had that? And then you go to sip it and it's in the way and it's annoying. Real easy fix, just put them on like a skewer. Put them on a skewer, maybe with like a lime wheel, something extra festive to make it look nicer, or a lemon, whatever. Because then you get the garnish, you get the coloring, you get what they're, because they don't do anything to the cocktail. They're cranberries. They got the thick skin, they're just there to look pretty. The only way they do anything to the cocktail is if you mush them. But if they're like that, they are literally just for decoration. So unless you want it in your way, put it on a skewer, easy fix. See how we didn't add ice cream? See how we didn't add an excessive amount of non-alcoholic dairy products because that's gonna make you sick? See, this is already thick and alcoholic. This passes my test, 100%. This you wanna drink when it's cold outside and you need something to fill up that belly, but you also have to deal with screaming kids opening gifts and throwing wrapping paper everywhere. Great for that. Great for that after dinner meal when you should be full still but you're not for some reason and you don't want to feel like a fat shit and have another piece of cake, so you have it in cocktail form, so even though you're getting the calories, you're drunk and you don't care about it. Great, no notes. Great, no notes! I say this all the time, my biggest pet peeve is when people add non-dairy products to a already thick dairy ingredient cocktail. That looked good, that looked tasty. I'm gonna, see what happened? When things are good, I shut up. Loved it. An orange. An extra piece of citrus thrown into the mix for a mojito that please don't order at a bar, but if you're making it at home, fine, you want to annoy yourself, go ahead. An extra layer for the holidays, a new flavor. Okay, where are we going? I also love the cranberry orange. So we're getting more into like earthy flavors and like incense and stuff like that for the holidays. Like it, love it. That was a lot of bitters. I don't think they meant bitters. They poured in like half an ounce at least and said it was bitter. Bitters you do like a 3 dashes. I feel like that was orange liqueur they meant, not bitters. I don't like that huge orange thing on the top. I just feel like it gets messy. So you already got the mint in there. I just feel like I don't want a lot of things in the glass when I'm going to take a sip out of it, unless there's a straw. And I don't see a straw. So here's the thing. That critique is literally just personal taste. I just like things to look a little cleaner. I would love it if it was an orange wheel right there. That would look beautiful and that would look nice. And then you can enjoy it either way, with a straw or without. But this is a fun, easy way to switch it up for the holidays. Great. Okay, see what bitters just really looked like? That's what I'm talking about. See how it did literally like 3 drops, not like a glush. There we go. Also, orange cranberry, I'm sensing a theme. And I'm gonna let it slide one more time. Don't overdo it, please. Please, because this is just an old fashioned. It's just an old fashioned with some muddled up cranberries in it. And I feel like I could see the future. Surprise me, prove me wrong. Geez, remember when I said you sometimes don't need to strain when you're putting things like cranberry sauce as an ingredient? Here we go. Because it's adding thickness and texture into a cocktail when you're already muddling shit at the bottom of the glass. And honestly, it's gonna be a great way to flavor an old fashioned. Those flavors are gonna work together. I don't got a problem with this. It is weird though. I consider cranberries to be more of a Thanksgiving ingredient. For the holidays, I'm gonna just like bunch it all together. And cranberries are sneaky. Cranberries can slide into Christmas. Cranberries slide into Christmas. It just does. Cranberries slide into Christmas as easily as Santa Claus slides into your mother when they're done eating the cookies and putting out the gifts. Ho, 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 bitch. I didn't need the cranberries on top, but I don't mind them. See, this is again, I'm gonna say something, how I had a problem when it was a flute glass, because there wasn't a lot of space for them to go, so it's gonna get in the way when you take a sip of the cocktail. The circumference of the area of sippage was large enough that it doesn't necessarily get in your way. So, if you wanna make it look prettier, you could, again, skewer them, but you don't have to. Does that make sense? Who am I looking at? Is this just a lemon drop martini? What about this is holiday? If anything, this is summer. Hello? Am I crazy? Somebody put in the comments down below, let me know. Because lemon drop martini is not, you can have it on the holidays, by all means. But I wouldn't say that a simple lemon drop martini is a lemon rosemary martini, a lemon lavender rosemary martini. It's still summer. It's still summer. Don't try to impress me because you used lemon candies instead of just normal sugar. It's a lemon drop. It's a great lemon drop. It's a great lemon drop recipe. Holiday, you're crazy. You needed an extra recipe for this list to make it a compilation, and you threw this in there trying to be sneaky. Trying to be sneaky, and I won't stand for it. So this is a Manhattan. It's a cherry flavored Manhattan. You know what? It's more than the lemon drop. It's more than the lemon drop, so I'm gonna count it. I'm not a tough judge. It doesn't take a lot. We've seen the cocktails I make here on this channel. Who the f am I to be that critical? So you wanna make a classic cocktail like holiday? Just throw in like a holiday flavor. Fine, fine. Cherry liqueur Manhattan? Work. Give it to me, Santa. Put it up my ass. I don't like the candy cherry just thrown in there. I don't because you don't think every time you sip that's not gonna roll towards you in the glass and make some of it splash out and then cause like a mess on the floor or the counter. Oh, it's so nicely lifted off in this video. But you got Uncle Steve drunk as hell making inappropriate comments. Drinking this? Absolutely not. Not at my Christmas dinner. I have a sneaky suspicion I'm not gonna like this. I'm either gonna hate this or love this. I'm either gonna hate this or I'm gonna love this. I love this. This is easy. Get rid of the straw. Just, come on. We're drinking alcohol. Stop making it look like it's a milkshake for a child. Because you know little Susie, little cousin Susie? Little cousin Susie's gonna drink this, and then she's gonna get drunk, and then she's gonna realize that she has a liking to it, and then she's gonna go nuts, and then she's gonna have a problem in her 20s, and it's gonna be all your fault because you made this cocktail that looks like a milkshake when she was a child. Stop! Y'all gonna be my whole family today. Fine, fine. They watch my videos. I could tell because they're not putting cream, just normal. They see how they had Irish cream in it? Cream. There you go. You don't need anything from a f***ing udder. I maybe wouldn't have blended it. I maybe would have just like shaken it and put it on the rocks. Because when you blend it, you're watering it down a lot. You know what I mean? And who f***ing has time for that? Not Grandpa Earl. Not Grandpa Earl don't have time for watering shit down. Grandpa Earl got problems. Grandpa Earl's got probably another 3 years on this earth and we're gonna water it down his you're crazy. There we go. I was like, what kind of high proof liquor are they gonna put on top of this cocktail to make it burn? Because everything's fine, but you gotta burn something on top. Here's the thing. I might not do Everclear. I might do Bacardi. Big Bacardi 151. If they sell it anymore. I don't know if they do. It might have gotten like outlawed. I can't like find it anymore. I think it got like banned. I don't know. Everclear works. By all means, use Everclear if you have nothing else. But I feel like there is a high proof rum that will work better with this cocktail flavor-wise. You know, so like, even though you're going to burn the inside of your esophagus, either with the alcohol content or the fire on top of the shot, that like, it's still gonna like, you know, taste cute. This is good. See, yes, this I wouldn't do with my family. I wouldn't do this with my family. I'd do this with my friends. You want to impress your friends, have a flaming shot, and if you like do a little bit of cinnamon, it sparks. But be careful because you will burn your house down and that might put a damper on the holidays. That's why you do this with your friends, not your family. Because if you do this with your family and you burn one of your relatives' house down, they're gonna be so pissed. They're gonna talk about this at every christening, they're gonna be like, remember when Mike burned down the house on Christmas? Like, guys, it was one time. Calm down. That is a lot of... That is way too much grenadine. And I don't know who you're kidding pretending that grenadine is that, like, thin. Is that the way you say it? Grenadine being thin. Grenadine is thick. Grenadine is literally a thick pomegranate flavored simple syrup, which is sugar water. I just feel like there's a better way to like get the color you want, because I feel like you're doing this, I feel like they're doing this for this cocktail for the color and like obviously for the sweetness, but that sweetness overload to the point where you're not even gonna notice at some point. I'll tell you what you will notice the hangover you get from that, because that much sugar and alcohol combination, you are gonna feel if you're having this on Christmas Eve, Christmas is gonna suck. You wanna have this and have kids screaming at you to open presents in the morning and making a mess, and then you have to put together Sandra's dollhouse? Are you kidding? Sandra, build your own fucking dollhouse. You know what else comes with this gift? A lesson. Yeah, see, okay, that 1 cup chilled thing of juice would have done wonders. Get rid of that grenadine. Get rid of it. Just skip that whole f***ing step. And there's lemon, I like how they say Sprite or Squirt wherever you're from. There's lemon lime soda in this and juices, and you want me to put how much you're crazy. You're so crazy. You're so crazy for that. You're rude. You're kind of like disrespectful because you're like trying to ruin people's day. You're ruining people's whole day with that hangover that you're promoting. And I love how it said specifically 8 cubes. If I see 7, I won't drink it. Like, we're not just gonna get as much ice as we have in the freezer and just dump it in. I wanna know what kind of person sees this and says, it must be, guys, we need to go buy molds. We need to go buy molds. And I know they normally come in like 4. So we're gonna have to spend at least, how long do those things take to freeze? Like a day? We're gonna need 2 days to prep just the cubes of 1 round, because those are gonna melt. Those are gonna melt. And then you're gonna need to add more because the punch bowl is gonna sit out. Honestly, an easier way to do this, because I know you want it to be cold, mix it with no ice cubes and then serve it over ice. Like, every time you get a glass, put ice in that glass and then pour that over it to temperature control it. Don't worry about putting ice in this, because all that's gonna do is A, waste your time worrying about giant cubes of ice for a punch bowl, and B, while it sits there, it's gonna water down the cocktail as the ice cubes melt into it. So I would just say, leave it alone. Don't worry about putting ice in there, and then just put ice in your glass before you pour it in. That's it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. What is that 1 orange wheel doing? There's just, what is that? What? Instead, cut up some oranges. Honestly, cut up some limes, some lemons. Put some, honestly, throw some mint in that bitch. You could even throw in some cranberries. They're not gonna do anything, but it will be festive. They won't do a goddamn thing, but it'll be festive. This is a production studio making this, and this is why I say something. I could be lazy on this channel because I'm sitting alone speaking to nobody in my bedroom, and I am the budget. But when this has a budget, and when I see 1 orange wheel, I'm pissed. Is that an original hot toddy? I thought like hot toddies have like brown sugar and like there's like a hot toddy butter. Like I thought it was all bunch of, I don't know, I don't make hot toddies. So I am not in the hot toddy business. All that looks like to me is watered down alcohol flavored with a tea bag. And honestly, ma'am, no thank you. No thank you. See how I was so quiet? See how I was so quiet when shit's fine? That was fine. An apple cider margarita, great for that. I honestly think that's a great cocktail to have over the holidays. And I love it. Hold on. Now hold on, because hold on. You know what, hold on. Don't just, we already did an old fashioned. And this is why I don't know if I should be pissed or not. Because an old fashioned, honestly, kind of is holiday. Right? Isn't it? Doesn't it, like, when you think old fashioned, you either think dad in his study or like maybe late evening holiday. Right? That's how my brain works. However, the reason why I'm upset, and the reason why I'm upset that it's on this list, is we already did an old fashioned. So you can't have holiday old fashioned and then normal old fashioned in the same video. Because that to me just thinks again like you ran out of ideas. Is my thoughts making sense? It's a good old fashioned. Honestly, no, it's not. Where was the cherry? Well, I'm just thinking fast. This is a lot of steps. It seems like it's great. It seems like it's great, but it's a lot of steps. I feel like if you just flash mix the cranberry sauce with the simple syrup and then strain it and then use that to flavor a vodka lemonade, you're gonna get the same thing. But this is really good effort. This is really, really nice of you. Again, am I worried about being in someone's will or not? Is someone in this family close to death? And am I close enough to them to potentially be up for something big? A good frosted, see what I mean about the cranberry skewers? See with the lime wheel and everything. Oh my God, see there, so they know. A good frosted cranberry is a great garnish for the holidays. They do get sticky, and you do end up sucking on them. But if you're gonna end up sucking on, listen, sometimes on the holidays, to get what you want, you end up sucking on balls. So we're really getting into like the options you could do with cranberries. I know I said, listen, I said there was gonna be a theme. They've been able to mix it up to the point where it hasn't pissed me off yet. But they've showed the process of making this like boiled cranberry syrup for cocktails about like 6 times now. We get it, okay? And if you don't get it, you don't deserve it. You might want to let that chill. Possibly. You might want to let that chill. Is it going to be a hot sangria? Like a mulled wine? No, there's champagne. Okay, there's champagne in it. There's champagne in it. Let that chill. You don't want hot champagne. I would do that the night before. Let it chill overnight. And then do this. You can make a hot version of this. Just with different ingredients afterwards. I just want to let everybody know, because someone's going to do this and get pissed. My mom, Beth is going to just follow this thinking that that's the way it's done, and she's going to be pissed, because you know Beth waits to the last minute. You know Mama Beth is going to do this like 5 minutes before a company comes over, and then the cocktail's not going to be the way she wants it to be done. And then who's she going to yell at? Her family. Because that's what Mama Beth does. She wants everything to be picture perfect for the holidays and make everybody think that we're so good that we actually are, like we look on the Christmas holiday cocktail, cards. The Christmas holiday cards, that's what I was trying to say. And we are not. We are stressed. We are procrastinators, Mama Beth. Just let people see us for who we are. What were we talking about? Something's going on here, and it feels like a waste of ingredients and a waste of time. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? Take your favorite vodka, take a complimentary like strawberry or something liqueur, throw it in there, top it with rosé, and let lemons and f***ing strawberries ferment in that bitch for at least 2 hours and then serve it. I don't know why that froth, get that froth out of here. French 75s. You could just have a glass of Prosecco. You could. But if I'm trying to get in your f***ing will, I'll make you a French 75. Because I'm busy. Uncle Carmine just got out of prison. Okay, I'm listening to his stories. You think I'm gonna take 20 minutes to make you a French 75? Because everybody asked me to make them cocktails over the holidays. Everyone's like, Mike the bartender, make us I am not on the clock. Are you tipping? No? Oh, so you want me to make you a Prosecco. You want me to get you a glass of Prosecco, but with 3 other steps involving shaking. For what? For you're crazy. You're so crazy. This is a great cocktail, by the way. See, here's the thing, it's fine. It's fine, but you have to have the particular taste for it. Don't let them trick you and make you think that it's for everybody. It's kind of very similar to egg white. If you like egg white cocktails, you will like Aquafaba cocktails. But you need to be warned about that. It does make it thicker, it makes like a little layer of things, so they're correct on that. But don't go into it thinking like, everybody's gonna like this. An Aquafaba cocktail for a group of people is risky business. Because you might end up just making it for yourself. Just wanted to warn you. It's a sour. It's literally a sour. And you know what else you use to make that? Egg whites. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying about consistency and a certain flavor palette that you're gonna need to inform somebody that it involves that in their cocktail before you serve it to them? Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, now that we're on the same page. No. We already made a Manhattan. Where the only difference was there was cherry liqueur in it. And now you want to add another this is a cocktail. No. You have me messing up my words. You're pissing me off so bad. You can't just say there's a classic version and a holiday version, but then they both go in the classic holiday cocktails video because we already did the same cocktail where the only difference to a classic Manhattan that was in the holiday one was a cherry liqueur. Not on today. If you run out of ideas, you run out of ideas. And whoever you're paying to come up with the ideas, fire them. Well done. Well done, Manhattan. Amazing. Why can I get paid for the same thing? Like, can I get paid for the same amount of effort? Can I? I'm gonna make a video. 3 different holiday themed drinks. And it's gonna be a vodka soda with lemon juice, and a vodka soda with lemon juice and an orange twist. 3 different cocktails. Like, what am I doing? Oh, at this point, just go to hell. You don't piss me off completely. Sometimes you do though. No, don't do ice cream alcohol with me because it doesn't do anything. And I have trauma. At that point, just have the fucking ice cream float. Just have the fucking ice cream float. The alcohol's gonna make it worse. The alcohol, and you're not even gonna notice the alcohol. You got 30 of these, you're not gonna be drunk. So just have the ice cream float. It doesn't make sense. It will never make sense to me, and no matter what you guys say or complain about in the comments, it doesn't make sense. You're all dumb. I'm so happy you're here. Okay, so happy I waited those extra 3 seconds to see it get worse. So here's the thing. I know we ended it on a bad note. Most of those cocktails were great. Only some of them were stupid. And the few tweaks that I would make to these cocktails were mainly due to convenience. Not because they were bad, just because over the holidays we're all stressed and we're trying to save time. So I'm trying to give you tips and advice on how to save time when people that make these videos don't think of that. They don't think that your family is going crazy over the holidays. They think, oh my God, everybody's family has nothing but time and patience over the holidays. Are you crazy? Give me my fucking drink. Everybody's here and I haven't seen them in a long time for a reason. Okay, I need to be drunk now. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and subscribe for future ones. I put them out weekly, usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but sometimes I'm late, just like your mom. And if that's not all, thank you guys for watching. As always, I'm MikeMGTV and you are fucking welcome. Goodbye.
I brought the drinks. Everybody's screaming my name.